We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello all, I am Chandni Shah and today we are going to learn about the process of normalization. These are the major contents of the presentation. Goals of normalization: to minimize data redundancy, to minimize update, insertion and deletion anomaly. First normal form. A relation R is in first normal form if there are no composite attributes, no multi-valued attributes. For example, consider the following schema with columns CID, name, address and contact number. Here address is a composite attribute and contact number is a multi-valued attribute. So clearly this schema is not in first normal form. To convert it into 1NF, we can split the schema as customer ID, name, area and city. That is, say the address, which was a composite attribute, we divided into individual attributes of area and city, and CID and contact number. So the contact number, which was multi-valued attribute, has now been converted into single valued attribute as shown. As say customer ID C02 had 2 contact number, so which are inserted in 2 separate rows, and hence in this way the multi-valued attribute is converted to single value attribute. So now this schema is in first normal form. Second normal form. A relation schema R is in second normal form if it is in first normal form and if every non-prime attribute of the relation is fully functionally dependent on the primary key. Consider the following schema with attributes customer ID, account number, access date, balance and branch name. Here the primary key is the combination of customer ID and account number. Clearly this schema is in first normal form as there are no composite or multi-valued attributes. Now let us check for the second clause. Here the major functional dependencies are access date, balance and branch name are dependent on CID and account number. Balance is dependent only on account number. Branch name is also dependent only on account number. So there are 2 non-prime attributes, that is say balance and branch name, which are not fully functional dependent on primary key but only on part of it. That is say balance and branch name are dependent only on account number. So clearly this relation is not in second normal form. To convert schema in second normal form, split it in such a way that partial dependencies get eliminated. So we split the schema as account number, balance and branch name, customer ID, account number and access date. So partial dependency which existed in earlier schema has now been eliminated. Third normal form. A relation R is in third normal form if it is in second normal form and if no non-prime attribute of relation is transitively dependent on the primary key. Consider the following schema: account number, balance, branch name and branch address. Here clearly it is in first normal form and second normal form. Now let us check for the second clause. The major functional dependencies here are, see branch name, it is dependent on account number and branch address on branch name. So we can say the transitive dependency branch address to account number holds. Hence this transitive dependency on primary key has to be removed to convert the schema into third normal form. Split the schema in such a way that there is no transitive dependency on primary key. So if we split it as account number, balance and branch name and address, there would be no transitive dependency on primary key. Boy's code normal form. A relation schema is in BCNF if it is in 3NF and no prime attribute of relation is transitively dependent on primary key. Consider the following schema: student, language and guide. Here the primary key is formed by student and language. The functional dependencies are: guide can be determined by the group of student and language can be determined from guide. So transitive dependency student language to language holds. Hence this schema is not in BCNF. To convert it into BCNF, we need to remove the transitive dependency on the primary key. So if we split the schema as schema 1 student guide and schema 2 guide and language, it will get converted to BCNF. Please note that there is very small difference between 3NF and BCNF. 3NF says that every non-prime attribute should be transitively dependent on primary key, whereas BCNF says that no prime attribute should be transitively dependent on the primary key. These are the references. Thank you.